Chuck him out into the cold and let him freeze for a bit. Shoot him. Please, please, kill him, please. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben and today I'll be reacting to The Bad Batch Season 2, Episode 12. I am so excited to get into this one now. After the last episode, it's posed so many questions and it did so much. You dealt with the whole Sid thing, that the Batch are actually wanting to leave Sid and do their own thing. And you had the Zillo Beast come back. So they're continuing that storyline and I think the way they did it was so cool. You had like, I guess the alien Easter eggs going on there. You had this, you got more information on the Zillo Beast. And you have this new menacing doctor show up, Dr. Hemlock. You're dealing with the Kamino and stuff. There's so much to deal with and so much to process and just go over. And yet there's so much stuff missing. I'm hoping this episode fills a lot of that out. I think the big thing, I want to know what the Empire is actually using this for. What on earth do they want to clone the Zillo Beast for? It's clearly for the material. They want something that's indestructible. That is what the Zillo Beast armor is. Lightsabers couldn't get through it. Blasters could do nothing to it. So they have to use energy and gas to kill this thing. So I want to know what on earth they're trying to do with this stuff. And then I think that I'm very excited for, at the end of the last episode, Hunter basically wanted to contact Echo and Rex. So hopefully those two will show up in this. I'm thinking either this will be an episode with just those two or it'll be the whole team up where they're all together fighting this thing. Because I don't think the Batch would just hang back and not help with this whole thing. I feel like they're pretty involved now. But I think either way, Echo and Rex should be in this one, and that makes me so happy. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I have a Patreon. The link will be in the description. Over there, I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance. If that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that said, let's just dive on in. Interesting music. I like this. Okay, feels calm. Oh, Crosshair. What are you doing? What are you up to now that Rampart's gone? What is the thing you're doing?
Forced retirement. We're soldiers. What are we supposed to do now?
It's a Crosshair episode. Okay, I'm fine with it not continuing the Zillo Beast thing. It's a Crosshair episode.
CT-9904.
Crosshair.
You're out of uniform.
Right? I'm meant to get what?
I'm Lieutenant Nolan, your commanding officer for this mission.
Nolan. Okay, so you have a new guy instead of Rampart, so you're still with it, but maybe you're still considering... Would he get forced into retirement? I mean, he's special.
Fantastic. More clones.
Problem.
Okay, so you're having issues.
I don't like used equipment.
Okay, that is insulting. How are you still with these people? You really think these have the best interests of the clones at heart? Like, he's joining the Empire because it feels like it's going to give him a good purpose. They were loyal to him. That was his whole thing for sticking around here. Is he seriously still feeling that loyalty? Oh, scared are you? Don't like bed turbulence? How competent is this officer going to be? Rampart was pretty competent. I don't imagine him holding on out during turbulence. Oh dear.
You got the ship.
Oh dear, you're going to be useless and annoying. Why is every Imperial officer so stuck up and snooty? Rampart is actually seeming the most normal out of all of them. Big musical beats. What's happening? What is even your mission here? What are you doing?
You must be our reinforcements.
Ah, more clones. He's not going to be happy.
Well, Commander, your orders were to guard and protect this facility.
Why can't this guy just have like the slightest bit of respect?
Post is grossly unguarded. Where are the rest of your men?
Probably dead.
Dead.
Yeah. Okay, so what's happening? Why are they dying?
Hex, Veach and I.
Hex,
We're all that's
Beach.
left.
Oh, crap. What's happened to all of you?
For now, I am in charge here until the cargo is transported.
I feel safer already.
You speak to me with respect.
Respect is earned, and you've not earned anyone's respect right now.
Respect is something to be earned.
Yeah, love it.
The Empire assigned you to this desolate rock, where you let the majority of your squad get killed.
By what?
Tell me, Lieutenant, how many missions have you commanded?
Absolutely none, isn't it? It's going to be none. Don't be none.
That's what I thought.
It's none. Why is the Empire so stupid? Why? Why do they put like people with no experience yet have the utmost confidence in themselves? Where do they find these guys?
Know the Lieutenant well?
For about 2 hours.
I mean, none of you could be happy with the Empire at this point, right? Come on.
What'd you do to get stuck with this mission?
Be a clone.
Just lucky, I guess.
No, it's because you're a clone. They don't like you. Leave.
The name's Mayday.
Mayday. That's a fun name.
Welcome to the Outpost.
I like this guy's armor. It's cool. As in, like, he's wrapped it up in that way. That just looks cool. But I'm still concerned, what is killing people here? Is it just the weather? I feel like I feel like that could be something, but it seems kind of boring.
Me and my squad can hopefully get out of here.
They have weapons. What is it? What on earth is trying to kill you?
And attacking the depot. Locals, raiders.
Lo-
Last few attacks caught us off guard.
okay, so locals and raiders.
Requested replacements, but got none. Yet we're told to protect the cargo at all costs. Inside those crates.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I wonder that myself.
You don't even know. Open it!
Apparently it's above a clone trooper's pay grade.
Come on, this has got to be an episode where he realizes the Empire doesn't care for him. Please.
Freeze to death in that armor, unless what's in the ice kills you first.
Why? Why is this so ominous?
Either way, it'll make them happy.
Vultures? Yep, circling you, waiting for you to die.
We'll find a way to survive.
Commander, raiders spotted inside the perimeter.
Okay, great, raiders. I hear explosions. Okay, who's throwing the explosions? What is the cargo so important that you need raiders that want it? Who's that? Who's that? That just looks like a man. Oh! Did that blind? Oh, he's become you. Oh no, he blinded you. Wow. Okay, so you're still good. You're still fine. You can still see. Who's that? Who's that? Who is it? Dead? What'd you do? You missed. You missed. You didn't get him. So which clone died in that? And what happened there? That seemed odd. You had one guy run to it, having a clone follow them, and then it get blown up. Leading away, you're gonna go after him alone, and you're gonna die in the cold. I thought we actually getting to see blood. Feels a lot darker. He fell down this thing? Or did he fall? Was it purposeful? That is a cave. That looks like a mouth. That's up!
Snow skiff took off down the western ridge. The rest must have fled on foot into the mountain pass.
Still don't like that we haven't seen who they're after. That feels like it's important.
That's how they snuck past our defenses.
They have tunnels. Oh, they have... Oh, okay. That's how they're doing it. Another clone down. That's all the people you've lost. Wow.
What are you doing just standing around? Those raiders stole 2 crates of cargo during that attack.
Chuck him out into the cold and let him freeze for a bit.
Hex and Veach were killed in the ambush.
Both of them! There's only you left!
Don't have the manpower or gear for a mission beyond the perimeter.
It's not up to you to determine what is of value to the Empire.
Tell him to go get it.
And leave this outpost vulnerable to another attack? This task falls to you two. And you two alone.
You're an idiot. Where'd you get your confidence from? It's shocking.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Check him out into the cold. Let him freeze. Okay, yep, still following the blood. Now, if this guy that they're following has any sense, he won't lead them to wherever it is they want to go. Lead them into a trap and sacrifice your life to defend whatever it is you're trying to hide. Ah! Look around. Show the light more in the area. See what you're actually up against. Okay, okay. Is he dead? He looks dead.
Didn't get far.
No.
Wearing armor stolen off my men.
I don't like that we still can't see what it is. Kind of sad the guy like died there, alone, cold, and just slowly. Yeah, so they're wearing your armor, so they've... What is that? What now? There's earthquakes, that is snow.
It's just the ice.
No, it's not. There's going to be things down here. There always is. What? Mine?
Pressure mine.
Yep. Now what are you going to do?
I'm not an explosives expert, but
Could you put the dead guy on it and then get him off it? Would that would keep it still pressure?
I guess I'll give it a shot.
Okay, just deactivate it. Okay, good, 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 good.
This mine's a little different than ones I've seen before.
Why? What is it? Who makes it?
Guess we'll find out soon enough, huh?
That just fills me with confidence.
The Empire's ignored all my requests. I've learned to improvise, though.
Oh, you're keeping it stuck down. That's quite a smart idea.
What unit were you with?
The Bad Batch.
it doesn't matter.
No, I can't say it.
I could use the distraction.
Clone Force 99.
Yep.
What happened to them?
They're gone.
Okay, so he's not saying they're traitors, so he's moved on from that.
Mission's a mission.
Yeah, I used to say the same thing.
This guy's gonna teach him stuff. He's gonna help change Crosshair. Can Crosshair please change, please?
That should do it.
Just in case, back up a little bit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't pick up your foot yet. Wait until I tell you.
Yeah.
Then lift it.
He wants to get away.
If I don't hear a boom, then I'll know it worked.
Confident in your work. Oh, I'm confident. I'm just not stupid.
And stay down. Just get back anyway. Don't just stare at it. Still get away from it. And also check for any more. Okay, so come out to where the tunnel ends. What is around here? Lights. Who?
No contacts inside.
People. A lot of them.
2 guards at the entrance.
I feel like there's still a lot we don't know. I feel like this could... I feel like this could go many ways. We still haven't seen what their faces look like. They're wrapped up in bandages. They're stealing clone armor and the cargo. I feel like once I need to know what the cargo is. You almost look like Tusken Raiders. Oh, no, gone. And you have their weapons. Okay, they're making sounds. That destroys my one theory. I thought they might have been the clones, just come back and trying to steal the cargo for themselves, like turned against them. Guess not. So they are stealing armor, they're making weird sounds, and they're aliens. And you're gonna blow them up. Or just electrocute them. Okay. Oh, they're trying to get away. Oh, okay then. Yeah, it crashed. Maybe you'll find out what the cargo is. Maybe the cargo is something evil. Dude. Something about this has got to change your mind about the Empire. Either these guys or the cargo. That's got to do it. Maybe it's something like super worthless that you're defending. That's important to these guys, but no one else. And you're thinking you're risking your lives for this worthless cargo. Avalanche, great, you're done. Of course. No avalanche, just Glock 4. Okay, everyone's alive, good. Better than I thought. Check the cargo, what is in it? A lot of death. Do you even know where the tunnel is? What are you going to discover? What are you going to see? Oh.
Gear. We've been risking our lives to recover equipment we could have been wearing this whole time.
There we go.
It's not clone trooper gear.
Yeah. What have your men died for?
Right. New toys for the shiny new military.
That's above your pay grade. Turn against the Empire.
We're good soldiers. We followed orders.
Yep.
And for what?
Yep, the Empire does not care about you. Think about this, Crosshair, please. This would be such a good turning point for you. Ground shaking, avalanche. No, things are coming out of the ground. Avalanche, great. Well, at least they know what was in the cargo. That's something. Just get to the tunnel, get to the tunnel. Yeah, are they? Oh, they're not going to make it to the tunnel. They've got to make it to a rock. One of you's going to die, aren't they? One of you's going to fall. You pushed her out the way! He's going to die. Is this what's going to help? And, oh dear. What is this going to help Crosshair? Is this going to help him, like, realise what's happening? Is this going to push him to realise what's going on? Alive. Amazing. Honestly, I find the idea of being trapped in an avalanche absolutely terrifying. No idea which way is up or down. Nearly suffocating, freezing, and you have no idea how deep you are underneath it. Worst possible thing to happen. Yep, freezing, hypothermia. Where's your friend? Is he dead? He pushed you out the way so you could survive. He saved your life. And you're going to get his body back. You're going to work tirelessly. You're going to get his body back to the base. And the guys are going to think it's a waste of time. He's not going to care. That's what's going to tip you over the edge. Please. And your helmet's gone. You're going to be yelled at for not missing your helmet too, aren't you? Your friend's dead, isn't he? Your friend's dead. Mayday's dead. Oh, Crosshair.
Mayday.
Oh, Crosshair.
Mayday, wake up.
Alive!
We have to move.
Go.
He's not going to make it.
I won't make it.
Oh, Crosshair. Why, your life is just filled with pain. Okay, Tech and Crosshair are really my top 2 contender for favourites. I don't know which one to choose. You're going to take him back. You're going to take him back. Guy's going to say you should have left him and let him die. You're going to hate the guy. I want the guy to have, like, the commander, whatever. No, not the commander, the lieutenant. I want him to do something stupid just so you have reason to throw him out into the cold. Come on, keep going, Crosshair. You can make it. I think this episode is going to be so sad, but it's going to be what changes Crosshair. I'm hopeful. I believe. Come on. We're going to fight this hard, and the guy's going to see no value in the life of a clone. Oh, you are fighting so hard. His whole story is so sad. He just wants to be with his brothers, and he wants to have purpose. He's fighting for what he thinks is right, and for the people that shown him loyalty. That's what he does. And this guy has shown him loyalty. He basically pushed him out of the way to save him. So of course he's going to fight for him now. But it's not going to work. He's going to die. Yep, sitting down. This is a scene for his death. He's dead. He's dying. This episode is so sad. Vulture's still circling, so you're still alive. It hasn't come for you yet. I'm surprised Mayday's still alive, honestly. I would assume they really are dragging out his death. This is going to die. What is that? They're going to ditch you. They're going to leave you. They come here to pick up the last of the cargo, and they're going to leave you. There's so many things that could literally turn him over the edge. Come on, Crosshair. Taking all the cargo, yeah. Not even caring. You just wanted the rest of the clones gone. Maybe these guys will be impressed by the loyalty of the clones. Oh, dear.
Get back to work and load those crates. All of you.
What are you going to do? It's going to be something despicable, but I know it. What are you going to do? Oh, you fought so hard, both of you.
About time you two return.
Shoot him.
He needs a medic.
I see you didn't retrieve the crates, which means you failed your mission.
There we go.
Help him.
Certainly not. That would be a waste of the Empire's resources.
Come on.
He'll die.
What was that? Oh, he's still alive. Oh no, he's dead. He's gone. Last croak. And he's gone. He's gone. Anger, kill. Go on, please. I'd love it if you have like some just...
His purpose as a soldier of the Empire.
Crosshair, please, lose it. Destroy everything. Please have one manic rage of destruction.
And if you speak to me again with such disrespect, I'll see to it you meet a similar fate.
Crosshair, kill him, please. Vulture's come. That's it! The Vulture! Come on, please, Crosshair, go ballistic! Please, I want you to destroy all of this. Steal a ship and leave.
Leave him and get back to work while you're still useful.
Crosshair, please, please. Go ballistic, please, lose it. Lose your mind, destroy everything. You know if you leave, that thing's gonna come down and eat your friend. Crosshair, please, 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 this is painful to watch, please. Go ballistic, have a satisfying ending. Destroy this guy. Anger in his face, come on. Come on, don't break, don't break, don't think you're expendable. Please, have some self-worth. Have some vengeance. He's gonna do it. Please, please, kill him, please. Yes. Oh, that is so satisfying. Thank you. Does that... Wait, is he... is he back? Is he good? Is he... He turned against the Empire. That was a turn against the Empire. He's dead. Yes. But now at least the Vulture will be... Yep, arrested. Yeah. You made your choice, but you're good. You're good. You chose the right side. You did it. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm so happy. He did it. This episode was amazing. That stupid Vulture's still going to eat Mayday's body, but at least he'll eat the stupid lieutenant too. You put up with so much punishment and torture. Wow. Then you're probably arrested by the Empire. I'm good. I'm happy. You did it. I just see, where are you? There's Red.
CT9904.
Stop calling them by their stupid number.
Or do you prefer Crosshair?
Oh, you actually, okay, I'm confusion. You actually, you're the one who was with Hemlock. You're one of the lady doctors, and you're here.
I'm holding you for observation. Once you've healed, the doctor will come for you.
Who are you?
The doctor. The doctor will come for you.
Remain calm.
I hate needles.
Cooperate, and you might survive.
So he's not imprisoned. Oh, crosshair. Okay, so they've got one more of these doctors to set up. And okay, this is terrifying. But yeah, wow, is that ending? Yeah, that's okay. That was absolutely amazing. Oh, wow, okay. That was definitely not what I was expecting from this episode. I thought it was going to be a two-parter in the sense of just continuing off the Zillow Beast thing. Technically, it still did continue it with the ending there. But that episode, wow, that was insane. Just see it, yeah, Crosshair, he is so... I'm hitting everything on my desk. He is such a well-written character. This whole episode had incredible writing. Just seeing him put up with so much torture and try so hard to save this guy, only for him to fail in the end. And I'm happy that he's moving along the right path. I'm not happy with where he is now, because of course he's not with the Batch and he's being, I don't know what is happening to him. Cooperate and you might survive. Is she trying to save his life, or what are they doing to him? I'm concerned with that. But he's taken a step towards going against the Empire. That is what I'm happy with. He actually killed one of the officers. I think, in my mind, I was hoping he'd go absolutely ballistic and kill all of them, steal a ship, get away, maybe reunite with the Bad Batch. But this works too. He killed the most annoying guy out there. Hopefully he is dead. He better be dead. I know it was a laser blast and they have those things like, what was it, bank to tank that can save people. Hoping that that guy doesn't receive that treatment. Hoping that guy is fully kicking the bucket and just dead. Yeah, that was so satisfying. That was so satisfying. They wrote that character as well so well that he was so irritating, so annoying. You wanted him to die. And that's such a difficult thing to achieve because he's a human. He must have some level of good in him, but to write a character in the sense that the audience absolutely wants dead with no redeeming quality whatsoever, to have a passion to see his demise, this was done so well. And it was so just satisfying when the shot was actually fired. And the way they did it, the fact that you didn't actually see the shot, you had Crosshair, like say, to the lieutenant and just have him turn around and you saw the back as he shot him with, and then Crosshair standing there with the gun. Perfection. Yeah, this episode was full of pain. Seeing Crosshair do all of this to try and save his friend, that is so sad, I guess, because he was still at the start of it. It was after Cody's episode. That's the last time we saw him. That was when that's when he did the bad thing and killed the governor of that planet. So it's coming for its development. It's so good to see. And so from that, he killed the governor. And now we've gone some time. Rampart is gone. So surprised that they didn't sort of go on from that. So I guess Crosshair doesn't really care. It's just a superior. So that's sort of done and over with. So now he is working for someone else who apparently is a whole lot worse than Rampart. But at the start, he was seeing clones be forced into retirement, which I guess is kind of nice. They're not being designed to die anymore. At least they have some kind of retirement going for them. That is kind of good. It's not just execution and just disposing of waste. They are given like a nice... I guess we haven't seen what kind of life they live after they retire, but at least they're alive. That's what I'm going with. Maybe they can find a life like Cut, where they can sort of live and be happy. They can still find that. We know it is possible for a clone to be happy without fighting. But so Corsair, seeing they've been forced into retirement, he gets partnered with the absolute worst lieutenant, who basically sees him as used equipment. Doesn't see him as a human being, sees him as equipment. And that's how he sees all clones. He absolutely despises them, doesn't want to work with them. Gets to the thing, sees the cargo that they've been dying over is just for their replacements. They're storing... Why are they even storing it to begin with on this icy frozen planet? That's just... Yeah, I guess I won't look too much into that. But they have been protecting their equipment for their replacements. They've been dying for that stuff. So that wasn't me. So that means that the stuff that I'm going to call them Tusken Raiders, because that's what they look like to me. And they sounded like it too. They might not have been wearing the dead clones' armor. They were using the new stuff. And the people didn't even realize it, because they just figured that it was from the dead bodies. But I think this episode was just absolutely wonderful in how it dealt with everything. It set up this whole little arc for him was done so well. Seeing the first bit of dissatisfaction with the Empire, seeing how they were treating the clones, to basically being forced to defend something with someone absolutely awful and getting to know a clone and getting that personal attachment to him and seeing what he's been tasked to do. And then to fighting so hard and nearly dying over the precious cargo that turns out only to be for your replacement. And then having the friend that you've just made die after you try so hard to save him, to bring him back. So the point, you were so close to succeeding, only for the physical embodiment of the Empire to come in and say, no, he served his purpose, he can die there. Now, get up, get back to work before you join him. And that was the last straw. Absolutely perfection. This episode, every episode so far has just been absolutely so amazing. Every recent episode, last two, absolutely stunning. Doing the horror vibes with the Zillow Beast to now this, being so emotional, impactful, and having Crosshair finally turn. This is so satisfying. This episode was an absolute pleasure to watch. It reminds me of those kind of movies where when you're in a bad mood, you want to watch something that's sort of bad, but also has that tone where you have that satisfying ending, where you feel vindicated or you feel that sense of just accomplishment at the end. That's what this has given me. You got to see that whole, just the score, the grandeur, the shots. It made it feel so powerful, and yet it made it feel also so small as well and focused on Crosshair. Seeing him in this wide, snowy tundra mountain thing and have him work so tirelessly to save Mayday, and it all was for nothing. It felt so small, and it was basically, I guess the landscape was kind of just a metaphor for what Crosshair was doing. He was trying so hard, and yet at the end it was all meaningless. He's so small in compared to this grand idea of the Empire. I think, just seeing the landscape as a whole, it's a giant metaphor. You have this giant landscape, mountains, snow, everything, all fighting so hard, yet he's trying to navigate through the Empire, trying to figure out his place, only to be treated inhumanly at the end of it, just to be treated as a piece of equipment by it. That the Empire is just using him until he expires. That is it. And this episode was absolutely phenomenal. Crosshair himself put up with so much torture here. And right now, season 2 is really in a battle in my mind with who I want to as my favourite clone. You have Tech, who's had so much development, so much incredible focus and writing that he's just skyrocketed up there. But Crosshair's story is so just painful and deep and interesting that those two are warring out in my mind now. So here he put up with so much pain, has so much hope. He isn't a bad guy. He is just trying to find his place and find purpose, and he's going where people show him loyalty. That is what Mayday did for him. He showed him loyalty, he fought for him, he even saved him from the avalanche and pushed him out of the way of the rock. And then Crosshair repays it by trying to save his life and actually got so close, and could he have been saved? He died pretty quickly. I think the amount of time it would have taken for a medic to get over there, he might not have lived. Maybe you could resuscitate him, but at that point it's hypothermia and it's like all of that stuff going on. So I don't know if he would have been able to be saved at that point, but at least it can be blamed on the lieutenant. But Crosshair tried so hard and all of it was just for nothing. I'm just so happy that he's finally realised that the Empire just does not care about him. Mayday was absolutely perfect for this role of just getting Crosshair out of this situation, because you have Cody, who I thought was going to help push Crosshair in this place, which he did, but that episode more helped Cody than anything. That helped him realise what was going on with the Empire as a whole. He wasn't seeing how the Empire was treating clones. He just didn't like where the direction of the Empire and what it was doing. Here was much more clone focused and helped Crosshair see how he would eventually be treated and how he was treated at the end. He saw that even in the clones' final moments, the Empire did not care. He was seeing retirement and just seeing, okay, they've got life, they found purpose, now they're on to the next thing. In death, that is what brought Crosshair over the edge. That is what he saw. He saw that there is no purpose for them, that they will just be used until they expired. And Mayday perfectly exemplified this. He was tasked with guarding this outpost, lost men over this, lost his entire squad defending this cargo, only for it to be absolutely worthless. It was for their replacements. That is so painful, just for Mayday himself. And then to die like he did, to be dragged to, I guess, his life was extended. Did he have hope? I doubt it. I think he was in the mind where he probably accepted that he was going to die at that point. He knows that the Empire does not care about them. He asked for equipment. He asked for supplies to help strengthen the outpost. None of that happened. And in the end, he wanted, I guess, to just... I think he just stayed alive a bit for Crosshair. I think he could have gone at any moment. I don't think he had any will to live at that point. He knows that the Empire doesn't care. He knows that he was pretty badly beaten, and he knows he was at his end, but he didn't want Crosshair to have to stagger home alone. I think he stayed alive to save Crosshair. If he died there, Crosshair probably wouldn't have made it back. He wouldn't have fought so hard to defend his own life. He would have fought hard to save someone else's life. That is him. He is loyal. This guy saved his life, so of course Crosshair has to save him in return. That is the loyalty that he has. Because if the guy died there, Crosshair wouldn't have the will to get himself back. Mayday stayed hanging on so Crosshair would get back. He saved Crosshair's life there. And the lieutenant was such I would call him well written. He was done in such a way that you absolutely despise his character and the audience actually wants him to die. That was so well done, because it's really difficult to write a character in a way that you want people to die. The most evil characters we currently have in this galaxy are Palpatine. I wouldn't say I want him to die. At his level, I want to see what he does. He is an incredibly written character. He's a chess master, and he has just got so much ability and intellect that I want to see that used. I want to see this evil be used on what it can do. Vader, yes, he is evil, but of course he has his redemption right at the end for Luke. So it's not, I know he has all that past, so it's not like I want him to die. I want him to get to the redemption point with Luke. Tarkin, I think, is another example of a character you just want to die, so they have done it before. And it's just interesting that they've been able to replicate that in a way. Tarkin has a lot going for him. He is a deep character. It's not just that you want him to die. He is also an incredibly written character who has a lot going for them, who I guess you do want to see do more, in the sense that he is capable and he has this fear and intimidation about him. You want more scenes with this guy just because of his personality, but at the end of the day, you still want him dead. Here, this guy was just absolutely void of anything, and all that was there was just the desire for him to meet his end. Like the way he treated the clones, everything about him, there was not a single redeeming quality in him at all. At least with Tarkin, that's where they differ. Tarkin had some respect for Anakin and how he went about things in Clone Wars. It might not have been good respect, but it was something. It was something other than just awfulness and evil. Respect is like, it's an interesting thing. It's something that you can relate to. This guy, no relate whatsoever. He was just a waste of human life and you want him to be extinguished. And I think that was so well done. The Raiders I did think were cool. I originally thought that they would have been the clones that Mayday thought were dead and actually just turned against the Empire and wanted to make them suffer. I thought that could have been a good twist. And like, oh no, we're fighting each other, like they did in Clone Wars when it was the bad Jedi, I'm forgetting his name. One with 4 arms. He made the clones fight each other, and that really hit a nerve for them. I thought they could have done that again here, where the Empire's basically pitting the clones against each other for a worthless cargo thing. I think that could have been fun, but again, it probably would have been a waste of resources on the Empire's part to orchestrate this. But yes, they remind me of the Tusken Raiders, which is quite interesting that they are, like, here, I guess. Because this definitely ain't Tatooine. There's, like, the polar opposite of that. So it's cool that even in this environment, you have such a similar style of species around. Then I think I just want to talk about the cargo itself. That represented so much. I mean, face value, that is the new equipment for the new troopers. That is the stormtrooper armor. That is what they've been defending. That's fine in itself. Then just seeing it represent so much, it was given value by the Empire. It's what they value. They value that equipment more than the clones. And the equipment itself is what will replace the clones. It is for their replacements. They have been defending something that will go into their extinction, their retirement, that sort of their disuse, their disservice. That is what they've been fighting so hard to protect, yet it's what they've been giving their lives to protect this stuff. And it is heartbreaking when when Mayday realised what it was. That is awful, and it was done in such a good way. Literally, every part of this episode I absolutely love. There's not like a dull moment of it. Each part, down to every detail, has just been amazing. Now, the ending definitely has me concerned. So that is interesting. He's with the other Doctor, I guess, from the last episode. So you have 3 of them then. You have Hemlock, you have this woman, and then you have the other woman who had, I think, bangs. So the hair is very detailed with, like, main focused characters. So she is there, and she's experimenting on... Not experimenting? I don't know, it's either experimenting or helping Crosshair and helping him live. But I feel like she's evil, so going with experimenting. Now, I've just been calling those 2 Lady Doctor just to distinguish between them and Hemlock, but it makes me wonder, she said the Doctor will come and see you. Does that mean there's a hierarchy there? Is Dr. Hemlock actually the top one? Is it the other one? Just by saying the Doctor will come see you, that in my mind sets a hierarchy of these 3 characters. There's clearly a relationship going on, and I want more info on them. And I feel like that was a tease of what they're about. So she clearly works for someone else, the Doctor. Either that is the Dr. Hemlock or the other woman that was there with them. So I do like that we're getting like drop-fed little bits of information on the dynamic that's going on between these 3 characters who are definitely like the evil of this season then. Yeah, so just trying to piece all these pieces together. You have... So Crosshair is now, I would assume, on the planet with the Zillo Beast then. So, oh, okay, everything is building to something. Everything is building to something. So you have the Bad Batch who contacted Rex and Echo to come and help. So that can't just be, that's good. Ooh, I thought so much. So it could be that we get another episode out of this focused on whatever Echo and Rex have been up to, have that focused and be sort of a way, help it build to whatever's going on with the final, and have the final be everyone getting together, Crosshair, the Bad Batch, Echo and Rex, dealing with whatever this whole facility is, the cloning stuff, the Zillo Beasts, the whole thing that they want Omega with Nala Se. This could be insane. This could be incredible. I'm trying to think of what could top the season final, and that one, the season 1 final, because that was insane, and the emotion you got from that was sadness. It was the conclusion to the Clone Wars. It was a conclusion to the clones. So what could this one be? Will it be the same tone? Will they go for another depressing style one? Will they go for a victory? I feel like it's too early in just the reign of the Empire to go for a victory at this sort of scale. The Empire's clearly got a big involvement here. I feel like they're going to win. But I want to know how this can top it. And I feel like they're setting up already in such a good way that just by having them all together, because the last season final didn't have Rex, having him here will obviously make it more important. No, not more important, more impactful. Just having more characters that have more involvement with the story. Like the last one was dealing with how, like, the transition from clones to recruited soldiers. That ended with the clones actually just being stopped completely. And now this one is dealing with the retirement of the clones. And what do the clones do now with the Empire that they're being replaced? What is their purpose? And we've got the Zillo Beast thrown in. There's a lot of confusing bits of information, which I feel like they're going to come together very nicely. And I can't wait to see what they're doing. Because this is episode 12 out of, I think, is it 16 episodes of season 2? Yeah, I think it's 4 episodes left. So already they're setting up in the 5th episode, technically the 6th episode with the Zillo Beast. So they're doing so much, and I cannot wait to see how this all unfolds. Yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one for Season 2, Episode 13. See ya!